So you've picked your target keyword, spent hours if not days writing an awesome article, but as you're about to click publish, you might be wondering, have I done everything I could to rank for this keyword? Probably not. You see, years ago, all you had to do was stuff in your target keyword there a bazillion times and you'd somehow rank for that article. But nowadays, it's not that simple. That's why today I'm going to take you on a stroll of my 14-point on-page SEO checklist to go over before publishing your article. Starting with number 1, make sure your target keyword is on your title. Now this one might seem super obvious, but there's a problem here. Do we mean your meta title, the title that shows up on the SERP, or your H1, the title that shows up once people click your post? Some websites like Ahrefs like to use different titles for both of these. This is so that they can hit 2 long tail keywords instead of just 1. Now you can do this yourself, however, whenever you do something like this, make sure that both of them have your target keyword. Number 2, add your keyword to your meta description. Meta descriptions are a blurb of your blog post, and they can spell the difference between someone clicking your blog post or ignoring it. So if you're in WordPress, head over to plugins, search for Yoast, install that, and whenever you open a blog post, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom and you can easily add your meta description. This is also the place where you can make your meta title different from your H1. Number 3, add your keyword to your introduction, and number 4, add your keyword to the H2s and the H3s of your blog. Google is a robot. When it reads your article, it tries to figure out what it's about so that it can index it properly on the huge library that is the internet. That's why if you add your target keyword in your introduction and H2s, Google is going to have a much easier time figuring out what your article is about. Number 5, use secondary keywords in your H2s and H3s. Secondary keywords are keywords that are very closely related to your target keyword. They can be variations of it or some added words to form a long tail keyword. The reason why targeting secondary keywords is important is so that if someone types in something different from your target keyword, you can still rank for that. And also, thanks to the super complicated power of latent semantic index or LSI, Google can also get a better idea of what your target keyword is. Number 6, avoid keyword cannibalization. Try to avoid having 2 articles targeting the same keyword. At best, you'll get something that looks like this, and if you look up, you'll see that I had to type in my site address to get something like this. And at worst, you'll be splitting the traffic between 2 blog posts, dragging both of them down the SERPs. You don't want to compete with yourself, the same way you don't want to eat other humans. So if you find that you're targeting a keyword that you're already ranking for, try to switch it up and eat other animals instead. Number 7, add your keyword to your URL. And number 8, use short URLs. Because why not? It's very easy to do in WordPress, it's pretty, it's very easy to type in directly, and since Google is a robot, it will really appreciate the simplicity. Now you might be wondering why I'm using leaves to make my points. That's because good SEO is like a tree. It has several branches with leaves to collect sunlight, or in our case, readers. Now, on-page SEO is just one of those branches with several leaves, including number 9, add your keyword to your image files. Adding your keyword to your image file name not only gives Google more information on which keyword you're trying to rank for, as if they needed more than that, but it also helps with image search. Google recently changed things so that if you try to get a picture off Google Photos, it actually takes you to the website instead of just to the picture. So that might just be another source of traffic for you. Number 10, add descriptive alt text. Not only will this help when your images don't load, but it's actually another way to get traffic from Google Images. Just take a look at this guy with his boat sizing guide. Now that is an out-of-the-box answer. Just like this is an out-of-the-box way to show you my on-page SEO checklist. So if you like out-of-the-box things, Please leave a like and consider subscribing. Number 11, make sure your images aren't oversized. If your images are way too large, they're going to take a long time to load, and that can really hurt your SEO. So as you're adding images, try to make sure that they are under 100 kilobytes. Number 12, add internal links. Google loves a neat website, and with a good internal linking structure, your website will look like this rather than a jumbled up mess like this. An internal link is a link on your website to another page in your website. Adding links to the important pages in your website not only helps Google understand which pages are important for you, but it also helps drive traffic to the pages you want people to go to. Number 13, add external links to high-quality websites. An external link is a link from your website to another one, and this helps Google understand what your article is about. Just a word of caution here, you really want to link to high-quality websites. If you add links to websites that no one has ever heard of or it's not related to your article at all, then this is like using Wikipedia on your research paper. The facts might be true, but you know your professor is never going to accept that as a source. And finally, number 14, NoFollow your affiliate links. You want to add a NoFollow tag to your affiliate links as much as possible. The reason why this is important is because if you do follow all your affiliate links, Google is going to see you as endorsing those websites, and it's going to send them your link juice. Now, if your website is riddled with do-follow links, this might paint the picture to Google that you're a link hub and that you're accepting payments for these do-follow links. Why do I always end this with the most complicated one? In short, just make sure all your affiliate links are NoFollow. And if you want a copy of this 14-point checklist, I'll put a link in the description below. Bye!